La Crosse Police arrests 5 men in a prostitution sting, and one of them is a La Crosse County Board Supervisor.
Well, today he talked to News 8 about his arrest, and News 8's Jenna Traum joins us with what he had to say.
Mike and Martha, Bill Brockmiller is the County Board Supervisor for District 11 and President of the Western Wisconsin AFL-CIO. And yesterday he was one of 5 men busted for trying to meet up with a prostitute he found in an online ad. And while he says he deeply regrets his actions, he also tells me it was not the first time he has solicited a prostitute. Backpage.com is filled with dozens of ads for escort services in La Crosse. And the one La Crosse Police posted as part of a sting operation looked no different.
There's basically a proposition that, to get together for companionship, and then there was also some kind of provocative pictures on there also.
5 men called or texted the number listed and agreed to meet up with a prostitute at the Brookstone Inn on the north side of La Crosse. But the prostitute turned out to be an undercover cop.
We basically had one female undercover officer that was in the room. The suspect would come make contact with that person, and once there was a proposition for sex for money, then the suspect was placed under arrest.
All 5 men arrested were booked into jail and posted the $200 bond. One of those men was La Crosse County Board Supervisor Bill Brockmiller. He's also president of the Western Wisconsin AFL-CIO.
There are no excuses. It's unexcusable actions, but I've had a extreme personal baggage over the last 6 months, and the death of both of my parents within the last 12 months has thrown me for a loop. But again, there are no real excuses. There just aren't.
But Brockmiller says it's not the first time he has solicited a prostitute. Is this something that you've done before?
Not, literally not for decades.
But it is something that you did in the past decades ago?
Yeah, I did it once decades ago.
He says he's not sure yet how his arrest will affect his leadership positions with the county or the AFL-CIO, but he encourages his constituents to contact him directly with any questions or concerns.
To even be in such a situation was very stupid. I take full responsibility for my actions, and I'm really disappointed in myself.
We've put in calls to the La Crosse County Board Chair and other county board supervisors, as well as the Vice President of the Western Wisconsin AFL-CIO, to see whether they plan to take any action as a result of Brockmiller's arrest. But at this time, we have not received any responses.
Thanks, Jenna. Brockmiller tells us his wife and 2 sons are being supportive, but they are disappointed.